Hi everyone, in this video we're going to see how you can mark archive records and their assets as available on the website. If you have a Collections Online site or another collections search site linked to Collections Index Plus with an API, one of the major ways you'll be adding content to this is by making records available on the website. Let's look at how you do this with archive records. So I have a basic Collections Online site linked to my demo system. Your Collections Online site would be branded with your colours, fonts and logo, and you'd tell us which fields should be publicly accessible. The records that we see as examples of archives in this demo are a demo set from the Canal and River Trust. So if we start out by searching Matilda, here, we can see that there are records found, but they are book records. There are no archive records found here. But if we go over to Collections Index Plus and have a look at our archive records and search for Matilda, we see that there is in fact a record. It just hasn't been marked as available on the website yet. So once we know that it's ready, we can click Edit just here, and in the workflow section of the record, which is just here, we can see an available on the website flag. And if I mark that as Y, which means yes, this record will now be available on Collections Online. If it's marked as N, that means no and it's not available, and if it's marked as blank, which is the default, it is also not available. So it must be marked as Y for yes to be visible to the public. I'm just going to save my changes and head back to Collections Online and rerun this search, and we'll see that there is now an archive record coming up in this search. But it doesn't have an image associated with it. And if we go back to our Collections Index Plus record, we can see that there are several image records associated with it. Because you have record level control over what is available on the website, you can select which of these images are publicly accessible and which are not. So if I just want these first two images to be available on the website, I can edit those. So we're now editing the image record, and the available on the website flag is in the workflow section here. As default it's blank, which means no, so I mark it as Y, which means yes, and then save my changes, and I can mark the second record as available on the website as well. Just there, and save my changes. And now if we head back to Collections Online and run that same search, we'll see that I have my archive record with an image, and if I view that record, I have the first image and the second image here, and I can see them as thumbnails here. So that's how you make archive records and their images available on the website. If you have extended media or Asset Index Plus and can upload other digital asset types into your Collections Index Plus system, you would make these available in the same way as we've seen with images. And just a note about making this process more efficient, these available on the website flags are an excellent example of something you might use the batch edit functionality for. Maybe you will check several records and make sure that they're ready to be made available on the website, and then you can batch edit them and mark them as yes all at once, rather than having to individually edit those records. Okay, so as ever, if you have any questions about anything in this video, do get in touch. You can email your project list or follow the link to our website that's in the description of this video and give us a call on the contact number or send us an email on one of the generic email addresses. Thanks guys, bye!